in this program or those of the speaker do not represent or reflect the views or positions of any entities they may represent. Hey, everybody, what's going on tonight? Thanks for tuning into us and listening to us tonight. We really appreciate it. I am the Truckin Dad, and usually my co-host Moose is here tonight, but he is sick, and well, that just sucks because we like to have Moose here. But we have a good stand-in tonight. Longtime friend of mine, Robert Penrod, who is a, he used to be my hockey coach.
Boy, I got some stories about that.
Yeah. He used to be my hockey coach. He was my boss for a long time over at the skating rink here in Washington Courthouse. We've been around the block a time or two, haven't we, Bob?
Yeah, we've been around the block. Just a little bit here. Filling in for Moose. I'm trying to fill this big old chair here just for you, buddy. Hope you're feeling better.
He should probably tune in, I would think. I hope so anyway. He better.
Yeah.
He better be on here at some point. So, yeah, Moose worked over at the rink too for a while. We've all kind of been friends for a long time now. Well, I've known you for, Jesus, I don't know how long.
Long time.
I'm 35, so probably, I would say, 28 years or more?
Probably that.
Probably around there. Jesus.
I do got a good video of you tasing Moose.
Oh, God. You know what?
That was the anniversary. You turned my cans up just a little bit.
There you go. How's that?
When you was rocking the intro, I was
a little loud for you, was it?
You got to remember, I'm a little bit older and my ears are shot.
How we doing now?
Much better.
We're good now?
Better.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But, that came up on the anniversary. That was, I think, last week.
You know what? I do have this really cool function where I can screen share things.
Oh, boy.
So,
you guys out in listener land, you're in for a treat. Moose, sorry, brother.
Yeah, we're going to have to...
You find that and put that up there, but that was that's some good quality.
Hey, Lisa, how are you, man? Long time no talk. How's things up in New York, the liberal capital of the world? I hope you're enjoying your mask and your vaccines. How is it going up there? I know she can't really talk back, but she's on the chat. So, Eric, how are you, man? Haven't talked to you for a while. All right. Let me see if I can find this this video of Moose, because it's actually pretty funny. But we'll get to that here in a little bit. I'll look for it. I know you tagged me in it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find it.
You know, when you asked me to come on and fill in this week, as my riding over here, back years ago, coming back and forth from work, either working the rink or working... the airborne days.
Good old airborne, baby.
DHL days. I tune into big old 700.
700 WLW.
And either going in or coming home, listen to the old Truckin Bozo or Steve Summers. And I'm like, man, Billy's big time with the Truckin show.
Yeah, man. I used to listen to that coming home from the rink. I would always listen to Bubba Bo.
Yep, Bubba Bo.
The Truckin Bozo, all those guys. They're not even on the air anymore. They have there's some stupid show called Red Eye Radio now. It sucks. So I subscribe to Coast to Coast AM now.
Okay, yeah. I hear that on satellite radio.
Are they on satellite?
I think they're on satellite, yeah.
I don't know. I subscribe because I can't... they start at like midnight, and I go to work at 3:30 in the morning, so I catch the show like yesterday, today. Plus, there's no commercials, which is fantastic. So,
there you go.
So this week, I know you're obviously you're pro Second Amendment, correct?
Oh yeah, every day.
That's good. So what I want to talk about was guns and trucks. I know it's by company right now because it's legal to carry.
Mm-hmm.
But, most companies don't allow it.
Correct.
Okay. So my bitch is to the companies out there that don't allow it is, what the fuck's your problem? Why not? If you have a truck driver that's licensed to carry a firearm, has been trained by the state they live in, that has reciprocity in the states you drive in, what's your problem with it? They're protecting themselves. Right now, where I work at, you know what I carry for protection?
A water bottle.
No. A trucker bomb. No, I'm kidding. It's a tire thumper.
Oh, yeah.
Just a piece of wood, So that's how, that's all I can really do. And unfortunately, we can carry a pocket knife.
Yeah.
And it has to be like a certain length and all this stuff, or they don't won't allow it. There was a guy down in Georgia that got shot. Truck driver. He was involved in a road rage incident, and he got ran off the road by the perpetrator or the suspect, and then the suspect got out of his vehicle after he ran him off the road and shot him in the head, killed him. Could that have been avoided? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. The guy ran off. I'm actually going to pop that on the screen real quick. The guy ran off, and they found him, I don't know how many months later, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 30-year-old truck driver on I-20 in Georgia was murdered. So, I'm not sure why I can't do anything here, but yeah, that's the gist of it right there. And my thing is, could that have guy saved his own life? If he didn't have if he had to defend himself, yeah.
You should be able to have the right to defend yourself, and if you're stuck in your truck, you're what they tell you in your courses is you have the remember that you have to retreat if you
yeah,
but you're pretty much stuck. You're
stuck in a truck.
Yeah, you can't retreat. So therefore, your next option is you're either one, you have to defend yourself, or two, it's something bad's going to happen.
Yeah, and
unfortunately, in this case here, something bad happened to a gentleman just out doing his job.
Right,
driving across, delivering the goods that.
That everybody wants, right?
Everybody wants, and
it's a damn shame,
and it is, and a lot of people, they forget that what you do for a living and what your other brothers and sisters out there do.
The trucking brothers and sisters.
That's right.
America,
You haul the stuff to us. None of us are loading up our pickup trucks and driving up to a central location and loading and go. We go to Walmart, we go to Kroger, we go wherever, and
Costco, Target,
we
everywhere, right?
Pick up our stuff and go, and that's all brought by you guys.
They're saying there's some feed. The voices sound weird, alien echo, kinda.
Oh, alien.
Not really sure why that would be going on. Let me. I don't know.
You know what it might be?
What might it be?
Might be the glare off my forehead.
It could be. It could be the glare off your forehead.
Let's turn it off in.
Yeah. I just feel like we should be able to defend ourselves because everybody else can. So why can't now? Who can't even see you at all? Why can't we? This doesn't make any sense to me. I really hate it, but like I said, there's. The companies aren't going to change their mind because most of these companies are ran by liberals, which is 100% true. They're ran by liberals. They don't care about us. We're nothing to them. All we are is a number. And I say it all the time. And honestly, like where I work at, I'm perfectly content being a number. It's as bad as that sounds because it keeps me out of their eye. You know what I mean? Like off their charts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Well, in today's society, it's one of those that, it could be a potential liability for you to carry. And, you're on company time and you're, there's always someone out there that looking at it and say, how can I get money suing by doing nothing?
Oh, that happens all the time, man. I know, you'll have companies, big companies, people jump in front of them and slam on their brakes and get hit. And luckily now we have dash cams that say, hey,
oh yeah,
that didn't happen the way he said it did. But people were getting paid big money.
Oh yeah. And that comes at a price that all of us have to pay. And, and by taking those steps, cameras just wasn't put in trucks, overnight. It took time to do that, and maybe, I hate to say that, but it may just take time for the powers to be to
hopefully
say, hey, our truckers, our employees,
they're actually worth something.
That's right. They're just not a number. They're part of the family.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't think that'll ever happen. I hate to say that, but I really don't think it will. They just don't seem to care, and a lot of these companies, they lie to you. You know, I don't know. You go to look for a job, and you have a recruiter call you, say, and you just know they're probably going to lie to you.
No, they're there to sell. You know, they're gonna tell you what you want to hear, and oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, hey, you're going to make $150,000 your first year.
That's right, and you're like, sign me up.
You start January 1, you get that you get that W-2 a year later, and it says 60. You're like, hey,
so close.
Somebody fucking lied to me. Hey, Moose. Moose said hi. I don't think you're sick. I think you're just playing hooky, you fucker.
Nah, he looked on the radar and he saw a little snow coming his way.
Oh, he got scared.
That's okay. Those the ODOT warriors are out. They've passed the house 3 or 4 times.
Are they already out?
Oh yeah, they're driving. I can see 35 from my house, and I watch them look out the window, and I see the nice little yellow and green flashing lights, and I'm like, yeah, they are. Here comes Christmas.
I hope my stream's getting better, guys. I don't know why it was sounding weird, unless we just don't have a very good internet connection right now, which wouldn't really make much sense either. But
it's probably your co-host this week.
No,
It's not. It's Moose. You're missing the Moose.
No. Well, of course I miss Moose, but I'm glad you're here. So moving on from that, so we definitely agree that that we should be able to carry weapons in trucks, and it shouldn't be up to the company. It should be up to the individual, as long as you're licensed legally in the state to carry. You're getting both mics. That's weird.
You want to trade microphones?
No.
Oh, that's a fast answer.
No, I like my mic.
Wow.
I'm not sure what's going on if you guys are getting an echo. It doesn't make much sense, but I'm looking at everything here. Well, anyway, so kind of a funny thing I want to talk about, bathroom etiquette in truck stops.
Oh, I've been to a couple.
Oh, yeah.
I travel up and down the nice roads of Ohio and surrounding states, and I put some miles down.
Yeah. I was in bathroom the other day doing the deed there, and I thought about this when I was sitting there actually taking a dump. And this guy, bathroom's supposed to be a place of solitude, and you're supposed to be able to relax a little bit to make happen what's supposed to happen, right? Or at least once you get older, sometimes you gotta relax a little bit, right? Yeah. I don't have that problem, but some people do. But anyway, this guy was
seniors are listening in.
This guy was sitting there on his phone loud. Like, I mean, he was screaming, and I felt bad for the guy. The conversation actually was pretty fucking morbid. He was like, he answered the phone and said, "Hey, Bubby, how you doing?" And then the guy's like, "Hey, man, how are you?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, Mom's not doing too good. She's probably going to die in a couple days. You coming up?" That's what I heard. And this guy's on the shitter talking about his mom dying
on a speakerphone.
Yeah,
going at it. You know what? He's the only guy in the room.
Like, that's what he thought.
Yeah,
he was
in his stall.
In his stall, yeah.
Yeah. So that's all right. He's the only one in the stall.
I was like, Jesus, man. And then after I get off the phone, and I shit you not. No pun intended.
Don't worry, folks. The 9 o'clock show is different from the 8.
So I said to him, I said through the stall, I said, "I'm going to pray for your mom." That's all I said.
Well, at least you didn't look up over the stall and you're like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
Oh, no, not in the Loves, man. The Loves, they have walls.
Oh, that's right, they do, yeah. And I don't think you're going to bend down and go all the way to the floor.
No, they're even closed off the floor now.
Really?
The new one down on 35. One for a gallon of piss.
Oh, Jackson, between Jackson and Gallipolis. Oh, I haven't stopped and visited that one yet. I'll have to. That's
a nice one right there, bud.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what he was doing. And then I've heard some other nasty shit in the bathrooms too. You hear people, it's like
been in a truck a long time.
Yeah, well, they got a sleeper cab. What are you doing in the bathroom for?
Well,
I don't know. In the bathrooms, gentlemen, if you're in anywhere that has stalls, just stay off your phone. Don't talk real loud. It's annoying. It's horrible. I mean, you got to hear everybody else is farting and splatting and everything else. I need to hear about your mom dying, for God's sake.
And I own my own business, as you know, and sometimes you get in and the restrooms may not be as clean as what you might expect, and did we lose everybody?
No, okay. I did that. It was fine.
Right. Yeah, if there's no harm or shame of going to. A lot of people don't do it because they don't care. But if you go in there and you run out of toilet paper, or or it's a mess, tell somebody about it.
Yeah, they have little they have the things out like the Flying J and pilots and stuff that like when you walk out it says there's a little happy face.
Oh yeah, you press it and
like it's like a sad face, a somber like a mediocre face, and a happy face. You hit it, and then a lot of times you'll hear the little thing on the. They'll go that little ding ding thing. They'll say courtesy check bathroom, please. Courtesy check. I'm like, what? At least the truck stops.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
they're so much better than some of these other gas stations you go to.
Oh yes,
they keep them clean at least.
And I tell my girls that we travel a lot, girls and I, and I'll make it a point that we're going to stop, at a truck stop because I know that the truck stops are clean.
They are.
And you go back years ago and people had the mindset of, oh, we're not stopping at a truck stop. I'm like, look, I said, it's clean places. You got professional drivers who come in and
some professional. Let's not go too far.
Well, you got people coming in and out there all day. That's what they do, and professional or amateur or whatever the case may be is have them.
Yeah,
but I'll tell Grandpa Joe next time to turn his speakerphone off going in the stall beside you.
Well, it's just I don't know. Some things are just annoying and that bother me, but I don't know. But I'd tell you I've never personally had a shower in a truck stop, never. But I do know one of my good friends. He doesn't either, but he gets always. Fuel at like Pilot J or Flying J or Pilot, so he gets a free shower.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Every time he fuels up, so he's kind of like a germaphobe in a way, to the point where when he goes to use the bathroom, he will, if there's no wait for a shower, he'll just cash in one of those free showers and go in and use the bathroom there. So he has like a big giant room to go to.
Hey, why not? We with going through the summertime. Going from, coming home from a racetrack once in a while, we got, I know guys that will stop at a truck stop
and shower.
And take a shower.
Yeah, because they're clean.
They're clean, yeah.
And I've always heard they have amazing water pressure. I don't know for sure, but.
Yeah.
Well, Clint Signs.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. He'll use his free showers to take a dump. Hey, whatever.
Have the room. Go for it, brother. You got it.
It's not getting any better, hun?
It's got to be me.
No, it's not.
For all the listeners out there, I apologize.
We use that mic every week. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure. I can't hear it. All I can hear is what I'm recording, and what I'm recording sounds good. So you can always listen to the recording later, which is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Also, terrible thing is, and I post this on my Facebook, when you sit down and take a dump, you always want to check for toilet paper before you start.
Oh, really? That is a novel idea.
But sometimes you're in an emergency situation and it's like do or die.
It's called the hurries.
It happened to me the other day at work. I was headed over to pick up a trailer to leave out on my first load, and I was like,
and he wasn't downshifting either.
Like there it was. So I flipped that tractor around and I ran back over to the bathroom. I jumped out, dude. I ran and I got in there, sat down, did my business, and I realized, shit, there's some toilet paper in here. And it was like, it's like 3:30 in the morning. There's nobody in there.
Oh, no.
Luckily, I heard somebody walk in. Don't know who it was. Didn't care.
Housekeeping?
I know, it wasn't housekeeping there. I said, hey, man, hey, I'm out of shit paper over here. Can you help me out? And the guy said, well, let me see if there's any over here. And I'm like, well, there's definitely got to be some somewhere. Like, give me some toilet paper. So he said, hey, I found you some. And he hands me a big wad.
That a boy.
Over the wall of the stall. And I grabbed it, and I kind of had to waddle over there to get it because it was the ADA bathroom, the big one. Mm-hmm. So I waddled over there to get it. And I said, sir, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate it. I said, not all heroes wear capes. I don't know if it was an outside carrier because that bathroom's open to them. I don't know if it was one of my drivers that I work with. I don't know if it was somebody from the shop. I have no idea who it was, but whoever they were, thank you very much for doing what you did for me that morning.
Gold star from Billy.
Like I said, not all heroes wear capes, and it's the truth.
That's right.
It really is the truth. So, okay. I asked you earlier if you heard about Neil Young and Spotify and all that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened was Neil Young, the banana nutbag liberal that he is, basically came out and said either you get rid of Joe Rogan or I'm leaving, or get rid of me. So Spotify said bye-bye.
Bye.
I mean, Joe Rogan pulls, 8 million listeners a month or something? Or per episode, maybe? I don't know what it is. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably about 4 more or less than what you're pulling tonight.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
I don't think we've hit quite 1 million yet.
Oh, okay.
Not quite.
Set the goals. Is that the chart up top?
Where?
Oh, you don't have the goals posted.
No, I don't have goals. No, not yet. I mean, our downloads are doing pretty good. We appreciate what everybody does for us, tuning in here and commenting and all that stuff. I hate that this stream's not turning out very good for everybody, but hey, it is what it is. I can't help it. There's nothing I can do. I think it's got to be something with Facebook.
It's got to be me.
No, it's got to be something with Facebook because everything we're doing here sounds good. My levels up here, as you can see,
Moose are
good. Oh, the sound is fixed. Hallelujah.
Wow. Gee.
There we go.
We're sweating over here like it.
Hey, it's getting warm out here on the man porch, isn't it, buddy?
You.
So Neil Young, he just said bye, or they said bye to Neil Young, which I thought was fucking great because Joe Rogan, man, he's like my podcast idol. Dude, he does the best interviews. He's amazing. He really is. I love what he does. He asks good questions. He's good. He's not political, really, but he's very open about his political views, like outside of the show. But, I mean, he don't go out there and preach about it either. I mean, he interviews everybody from left wings to right wings. My favorite is Elon Musk. I love that guy, too. I mean, my wife knows how bad I want a Tesla. And I'm sure she's sitting up there laughing right now about it, too. But it's the truth. I do. So, yeah, that was a good thing, too. I love seeing that the Spotify actually stood up and said, no.
Bye.
We're keeping Rogan. We don't care if you don't like him. And anybody else that wants to go can go, too.
Yep.
That's fantastic. Because, if Apple would have done that, he would have done it with Apple or something, Apple wouldn't have.
No.
Apple, I think, kicked him off anyway. I don't think you can find Joe Rogan on Apple Podcast anymore. I think he's strictly Spotify.
I'm an old guy who has an Android, so.
Hey, Android, they have their place in hell. Yeah, yeah they do.
Old dad over here, it's not a flip phone, but, we're making it happen.
Hey, flip phones work too, man. So, the other thing was Biden. I don't like to talk politics, but man, there was so much good shit that went on this week. Man, he called Douchey a stupid son of a bitch on live on the camera. I don't know if it was live or not. I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh well, there's video of it. So guess what?
Yeah, it was live. It was a hot mic for sure.
Well, I don't know. He looked right at the camera and said it, so I don't.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, he did. It wasn't a hot mic.
I don't think it was hot. I think it was like, well, it is what it is, folks.
Yeah,
here it is. Ta-da!
He said, "You're a stupid son of a bitch," or something like that. I couldn't believe it. I don't know how many times I watched that video.
Well, at least we didn't get any mean tweets this week. I had to put that in.
Screw those mean tweets. I don't know if anybody can see this or not, but if you look up, I can kind of see it. It says Trump on it.
Yeah, everybody has an opinion.
Yeah,
that's what makes everything great.
It is. That is what makes everything great, and that's what makes America great. Is because we all have an opinion. He skipped his dementia meds. Lindsay said, "No, he did. He skipped all of his fucking meds. Probably. They probably shouldn't have let him out of the basement that day."
Well, unfortunately, it's things across the pond. We may have some more problems if you know what I mean.
Oh, you talking about Ukraine?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was talking to my buddy about this today, I think. You don't want to fuck with Putin.
No.
If there's anybody in this world that I wouldn't want to fuck with, it'd be him.
Oh yeah.
He's a loose cannon.
Well, it's, look at the history.
Yeah. But he's a loose cannon though too.
Yeah, you go back to the history that of Putin and, everything what they stand for and what they've been through. You don't need to have somebody knocking at the door.
I heard that.
Start talking about Russian.
That's true, though. I mean, so Ukraine, I don't know I don't know the whole thing. Ukraine's really, are they that big of a player globally? Or I heard somebody say they were pretty big in the oil. Ukraine's oil producer. I don't know. I just think that he needs to leave that alone.
Oh yeah,
we need to stay the hell out of there. And he's already got troops on alert or whatever. Mm-hmm. I wish Ben would tune in. I'm sure Ben knows all about it because, well, it's Ben. But
come on, Ben, where you at?
I can tag you so I can get him in here. Yeah, I think he needs to leave the fuck alone. But
I'm sorry, that's probably those aren't the notes for tonight, are they?
No, it's okay. But no, it's fine. You brought it up. I don't mind.
First time on the show, we're off script. It's going downhill from here.
We get off script all the time. It's okay. But no, he needs to leave that alone. I think getting us involved in another war is not at all what we need right now.
No. Well, it might make COVID go away. Oh, did I say it out loud?
You did, but hey, it's unfortunately you're probably right.
Well, it's I've came to the conclusion on this that we're going to be having this around for a while, and it is what it is, folks. Either you get it or you don't get it, and people's getting it and passing. And I had an uncle that got it and passed away this week.
Oh, is that what he passed from? I'm sorry to hear that.
And there's other people, suffering the same circumstances that people's getting COVID and complexes of COVID and having pneumonia and it's sad stuff. And
it is. We could talk about that all night because.
Yeah. Well, let's not. Let's go back to the script.
Yeah. Well, COVID. That's always something to talk about, in my opinion, because
we can light up we can have people call in on that one.
Oh,
caller number 9. You're on the air.
Anybody wants to call in can call in. If you got my number, I don't care. I'll bring you right on the air. We can debate it. Yeah. No, I
don't want to see you debate. I've seen you play hockey.
Well, that's a story for another time. Well, actually, we might have some time, but I don't know. I had it. You had it.
Yeah,
it was mild for us for the most part. We were lucky. I don't know. I wish they would figure out what causes it to get as bad as it does for people like your uncle. I don't
We'll find out, and that's the thing. I'm a firm believer that things will come to surface. It may not come to surface, and a couple months, couple years, but hopefully in our lifetime they go back and they, dig into this and figure out, the who, what, when, where, and why.
Well, I know the Republicans already said they're going to basically go after Fauci if they win the midterms, which I think they need to. He was doing gain of function research. It's out there. Everybody knows it, but he won't admit to it.
Yeah.
And the gain of function research is being done in that lab.
Well, here's the thing, folks. Do your diligence. Look online. Do research.
Don't just take our word for it or the media's word for it. There's plenty of research out there you can do.
Yep.
And that's the truth. There's a lot of it. You can find all kinds of research out there about it. You can look up graphene oxide in the shot. I mean, there's plenty of stuff to look at and read about. Find out anything you want to find out about it. So do it, please. Do some research. It's very important. Very important.
That's right.
Because the media is going to lie to you no matter what. They're in the pocket of the government. We know that. We say it all the time.
Well, here's the thing. Good stories don't sell.
Well, that's true. It's very true. Good stories do not sell. You are correct. Everybody wants to hear the bad shit.
That's
not
right.
The good stuff.
If our whole world was turned around and we only heard about good stuff all the time, wow, what a nice place we'd live in.
No, yeah.
I fell and hit my head on the way in.
That'll never happen in our time. I feel bad for my kid. We were, what we were just talking about with my wife there before we came on. He's 2. He's getting ready to start going into daycare a little bit here and there because my wife wants to get out and stretch her legs again because she's been in the house for 2 years. And
well, she can leave the house.
She can't. She's in the basement.
Let's make this perfectly clear before somebody starts knocking on your door and let her out, let her out. She can leave. I've seen her leave the house.
Yeah, she's been a stay-at-home mom for going on 2 years now.
There you go. That's how you.
And
there you go.
She, wants to get out and do something. I mean, even if it's just go out and turn the fucking knob down, you fuck. Hey, I love you, Nick Alexander.
Oh, Nick. Hi, Nick.
What am I too loud, buddy? That's my professional podcast buddy right there.
Oh.
He's the professional. He definitely is. No, what we were saying. So, 2 years old, and there's the daycares are requiring. I love you too, buddy. They're requiring 3-year-olds and older to wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's detrimental to the development of a kid. What? Do you agree?
Oh, no. I have a thought. I'm raising my hand.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'm the only one in the room here. So, now that we're talking about masks and you're talking about kids wearing masks, I'm very, very, very thankful that our government is now sending us N95 masks.
Oh.
That where are we at? Where are we at in this stage of?
Oh, hallelujah!
And
thank you, Joe Biden, Dr. Fauci. Thank you very much.
When I
appreciate it.
When I heard that, I was like, we are so far out in the sea in this, and now they're available in N95. I just heard on the news, you're allowed 3. They're going to be in your local pharmacies here within this weekend.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Each person is allowed to have 3 new. I'm glad hoping that they're new.
Well, I don't want somebody else's mask. That's for sure.
Already been used mask. It's But yeah, I heard that on the way in, and I'm like, man, I am so glad we're on top of this game. So glad.
I mean, it started out, people were wearing these mask bases, a handkerchief over their face. All these kids are going to be sickly, ill, naive fruit roll-ups. When they grow up, everyone sits down to piss in the next generation. I agree. Everyone will sit down to piss in the next generation.
Hey, no more urinals.
No, that's just terrible. 3 weeks to flatten the curve. Yeah, Nick's right, man. He really is. We have 3 weeks to flatten the curve. That's it. And after that 3 weeks, we're going to be fine.
Well, actually, it's next week is March. It starts in March, so we're So we're coming up on 3 more weeks.
Well, going to be 3 fucking years before we know it. 3 years to flatten the curve, man. Get your nomenclature right there. It's not weeks. It's years now.
Oh, thank you for the clarification. Thank you. But we're on it. But you're. It's all joking aside.
2 years and 3 weeks, Nick said.
There we go. Thank you, Nick. You're a good cat.
Oh, man.
Always been.
Oh, Lindsay is right.
Well, we know that.
She said you wanted someone else's mask. Don't you remember old Jesco White? Oh, my God. Jesco White. Have you ever seen the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
No.
Oh, man. I'm sure Nick's seen it, I would guess. But it's about this family down in Boone County, West Virginia.
I've been to Boone County.
Oh, I have too. I was there the other day, actually.
Beautiful city.
Yeah. Okay. So, the Whites are they're a bunch of dopehead, crackhead fiends, and they're like the outlaws. They call themselves. But this guy named Jessica White, he was selling these masks, and he has a line in that show. And he says it. Something about he likes his sloppy, slimy eggs. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna pull a picture of this guy up. You got to see this dude. He's a mess. They want us to mask up, and most Americans eat ass. It just doesn't matter. And that's true. That's very true.
Wow.
It's the truth, though. I mean, you are right. People are out there eating ass, and they're worried about COVID. What about poop in your teeth? You got nothing for that, do you? Nope, you don't. You don't have nothing for that.
I'm missing Bible study for this.
Oh, man, I'm going to show you a picture of Jessica White. I can't wait to show you this. Yeah, he was selling masks.
Jessica White?
Jesco White.
Jesco. I thought you said Jessica, and I'm looking for...
No.
I'm looking for, maybe a...
No. This guy... I'm trying to get a picture of him up here. Oh, man. So you have to watch... You have I think it's on Prime. You have Prime?
Oh, yeah. I got Prime.
Get on Prime Video and look up the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. And you'll thank me later. Don't watch it with your kids around.
Oh boy, yeah, we don't need to have.
No. Watch it when you're by yourself. So here's
is that cat right there in the corner?
That's Jesco White right there.
All right.
You can see it better right here.
Yeah.
Look at him.
How about that?
So I wish Lindsay still had a picture of these masks this guy had. He was selling them when all the mask things came into play, and it said sloppy, slimy eggs on it. I was like, buy me one. I want that mask. So she messaged the guy, and he was selling his. Yeah, he messaged her back, and he said he only had one left, the one on his face, and he sent her a selfie.
Oh.
And he said, I can sell you this one.
How about that? And that was a hard no.
Well, for her it was. I told her to buy the son of a bitch. I'm like, look, I'll wash it. I just want that mask.
You're covering the shipping and handling too, aren't you? Drop her in the box. Let's go.
Oh God, what a mess! That guy is a mess. He's a tap dancer.
You know, from the pictures, you
never would know.
I'd never. Wow, everyone has talents.
Yeah.
What's your special talent?
I don't know. I used to be pretty good at hockey. Then I got fat.
Oh.
But I'm going to try to lose some weight and play again by the time Aiden's ready to play.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think, 5 years old? Get him playing?
Oh, yeah.
Because right now, if I gave him a hockey stick, he'd probably just hit me in the head with it or something. Or
yeah. Let's get some...
hit everybody else with it.
Uncle Mike, he'll help with that.
Well, he could hit Uncle Mike right in the nuts with it, probably. So, yeah, that was the mask thing for us. So, what I want to talk about, too, was kids. We always talk about our kids on here, and we love our kid. He's awesome. But he's nuts.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's in his terrible twos, and it's in full effect. That's one of the reasons why I think Lindsay's ready to stretch.
Oh no, he was down here earlier. He's Wobbit.
Oh, he loved you, yeah.
Look at me. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm
This kid, man, oh, Lord. So last week, I don't know if it was last week I talked about he hit his balls for the first time. He's running around holding his crotch saying, my balls, I hit my balls. It was pretty funny.
Well, at least he wasn't running around saying my balls are bleeding.
Well, we're trying to potty train him right now. And, part of potty training, I don't know about girls. You had girls. But for boys, you leave them naked. Let them run around. And I fucking hate other people's kids. They usually smell like syrup, and they're sticky for no reason. My kid is never fucking sticky. He doesn't eat syrup because it has sugar in it. Got that big boy. No. Well, no. Anyway, I'm always afraid he's gonna like catch his wiener on something and like pull it off. I'm a boy. I know that it's not going to happen, but I'm always worried about it. When he's running around naked, in potty training. I'm like, oh man, watch your dick, dude. I'm always worried he's going to hurt himself. I know it's probably.
Wait a second. Are you running around? That's my boy.
No, I mean here in the house, no, but I don't have to. But he's like playing.
He's 2,
right? But he's playing like in like he was. Did you see a semi in there?
Yeah,
he was climbing in and out of that thing naked, and I'm like, oh man! And then he was climbing out of it, and he got stuck. Lindsay has a picture of it. It's hilarious. It was, not that, but.
I can't read that.
I do remember actually when that happened, Nick. That was a terrible situation. I got kicked out for that. It was up in Vandalia, out there by your house, actually. I was afraid to get it caught in something, like fall down and like he'd be hanging.
Yeah, that would hurt.
He'd be hanging there by it or something.
Well, he can hurt himself really bad, and
maybe stretch it out.
Well, that too.
Ladies might like that later in life. Oh, it just scares me. I don't know. But right now, he's in his terrible twos, and you don't see it.
Wait till 3.
That's what everybody says. I don't know how it could get any worse than what it is right now. No, dumbass. That's not a real fucking story. I never put my wiener in the hot dog roller at Pilot. Jesus Christ. If I did it anywhere, it'd be at Orbit. They don't even have a roller. They don't even have a roller grill.
No, but ours goes around in circles.
They have a rotator.
Yeah. And a steamer.
Oh, you do?
We don't have a steamer anymore.
You used to.
We used to, yeah.
The steamer was good.
Yeah. That
made good hot dogs. We can sit and talk about hot dogs all night. I love
you know
what?
You know what, Billy? I swear, we could this is an old phrase. An old wise man always said, sell one more hot dog, we might break even.
That's only something Eddie Pence would say.
Oh, no.
Carl Staffen.
Nope. Earl Baltus.
Well, I don't know who that is.
the founder of Eldora Speedway.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now he has the pizza burgers. Though. That's where it's
Oh,
at.
you bet. Yeah.
I love those pizza burgers, man. Those things are delicious.
See, in about another couple of years, you can bring the family over to. You know what? I think your son would just go nuts.
Oh, I bet he would love that.
Oh yeah,
he would. We have to bring him next year. Or well, this year.
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to bring him over. He loves race cars and stuff. My God.
I know he brought his whole fleet of trucks out here, and he's like, check it out.
I can't. My wife just said those pizza burgers ain't shit.
Lindsay.
How dare you speak of the pizza burgers in that manner?
Lindsay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you know what? I came to your wedding.
Yeah, he did.
I was at your wedding.
Yeah.
And to say something like that is like... I even took videos of you in your wedding.
That
not
makes
wedding
me
night,
sad.
not wedding night. Of course, that was...
She said red ramen is better. Red ramen didn't have pizza burgers, you skeevy fuck.
Well, they have burgers, and they also have those bottomless fries.
They do have the garlic parm fries. They're pretty banging.
See, here's the thing, folks. Now you got two fat guys sitting here talking about food.
Mike's on Penrod.
Hey!
Mike Penrod. Hey, Dick. Yeah, Mike said those are fighting words about those pizza burgers. They are. Those are a staple. Those are a staple at Eldora Speedway.
Yeah, you got to have one of those.
I wish I knew where they got them at. You know where they buy them from? You do, don't you? You can't tell me, can you?
Can't tell you.
Oh, God, you tell me off the air. I'll beat it out of you. We're going to order cases of those things, bud.
Well, you can order cases, but doesn't mean you can make them the right way. It's all in,
I found a truck stop that had them.
Just like them?
Yeah, if you go toward...
Don't say toward Indianapolis.
No.
Okay.
35 toward West Virginia.
Okay.
You bust off out there on, 52?
Mm-hmm.
It goes toward like Parkersburg.
Yep.
Follow that out there. There's a little mom and pop truck stop on the left. It's way out there past like Cheshire and all the power plants. Keep on going on the left. I went in there one day because I had to take a leak, and they had pizza burgers. And they were like Eldora pizza burgers.
There you go.
I don't know if they were as good. They were close. But then there's a truck stop on 23 as you're going into Waverly. On the right, it's like a Sunoco's truck stop. I got excited. Went there one day. Big sign said pizza burgers. I'm like, oh, boy. I said, give me 2 of them pizza burgers.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine that has a restaurant in Waverly now, across from Dairy Queen. It's called Main Event. It's on the left going in.
Ooh, excuse me, Main Event. I'll have to check it out. I go through there a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of times I go to West Virginia. Well, now they open 35 up all the way from... Well, the new 35's open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they opened it up.
Oh,
So.
boy. I'm ready now.
It's hammered down now, bud. Because you used to have to go, the windy 2-lane.
2-lane, yeah.
We called it skinny 35, and now it's back open. The new one's open.
That's awesome.
It is great. Because used to be, if I was going to like even Charleston sometimes, I would go 23 down to 823 bypass, take 52 over to Huntington and cut across the 64 because...
Wait a second. You went by Ashland, Kentucky?
All the time.
Oh, you have memories in Ashland, Kentucky.
Yeah, I do. I do. Gallipolis, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gallipolis, Ashland. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, didn't we?
Jackson.
Oh, yeah, Jackson. Oh, God, Jackson, yeah. We got through out of there. Me and Marky, remember?
Yep.
You weren't there, were you?
I didn't do that one. That wasn't my event.
We refereed that tournament, Mark and I did, and remember Mark Carr?
Oh, yeah.
Mark Carr, my dad. Well, actually, it's Mark Carr, my dad, me and Marky in the middle, and then 2 deputies in front of us escorted us out of that building because they were so pissed off at us. Because I threw the coach of Gallipolis out of the rink.
I think that was the year I stopped.
I think it was.
I stopped running those tournaments.
Aaron Robert. Who's Aaron Robert? I don't know who this guy is. Apparently, he's 36 mutual friends. All right, hey, Aaron, how you doing, man? I don't really know who you are, but I appreciate you tuning in.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you. Please skate slowly.
Oh, that's the sign up on the wall.
Oh, at the rink?
At Jackson.
Oh, it is.
Remember?
That's Aaron Rife.
Yeah.
Aaron Reif, man. Wow. I have not heard your name in like fucking, how long have we been out of school? 20 years almost? Man, how are you doing, buddy? Long time no talk. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Aaron,
man.
you had a great slap shot.
Who?
Aaron.
Aaron did, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. Yeah, he had a good slap shot, and then I had the wrist. I always had the fucking wrist. I developed my slap shot later in life. I developed my slap shot on the ice, never really on the wood. But, yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. You were a good coach, and...
Oh, no. I just had a good team.
Well, we had good players, yeah. We had a good group of guys that played hockey together. We really did, even the Baldwins.
Yeah.
Even the Baldwins. I'm not friends with any of them, so...
I am.
Well, I didn't tag you, so...
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I did or not. I might have. But yeah, we definitely had a good time. Let's see. So remember I asked you we were going to do the Would You Rather questions?
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Okay.
Well, I got to go. I pulled up a couple.
Why did you send me that, wife? Jesus. Okay, so my Would You Rather question, and please, if you're listening on the live, answer. I love these answers because sometimes they're hilarious.
Yeah, you might have to answer for me due to the fact that I don't want it to come back to haunt me or, let me see, what else?
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not really, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. So, would you rather stick a toothpick in between your toes or in between your toe and toenail and kick a wall? Or would you rather bite a nail file with your front teeth and yank it out as you bite on it?
Okay, so we have, let's break this down here. So I got a toe.
Yeah. With a basically a splinter.
Okay.
Under it, and you got to kick a wall.
Now, is it a standard size, or
No, it's like a skewer.
Ooh.
It's going to pop out of your knuckle.
All right.
And we're doing some fucking damage here.
That's some attention. That's attention getter right there.
Right.
That's
or
like running through the house and stubbing your toe on the nightstand, and you're like, that'll wake you up, by the way.
That happened this morning, actually. We'll talk about that in a minute.
How'd it feel?
Like shit.
Did it feel like, a toothpick coming through your nail?
I don't know if Lindsay heard it or not.
Oh, I'm sure if you yelled loud enough, Jesus
No, I was trying not to.
Wake up the whole house.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute, I promise.
Okay. And the second part is, would I rather
put a nail file, bite it, and then go rip it out.
Like a nail file, like
a coarse nail file.
Oh, like what my girls would use?
No, coarser, like a man file.
Ooh. Like what when I mount skates, I gotta take the mounting bolt, and I gotta
one of those.
You know what?
Whew. I mean, to me, I'll go ahead and answer it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take the fucking toothpick.
Going to toothpick?
I just think about my teeth, and it just
yeah. Because you hit a nerve. You run that across. You run that across real fast. You're gonna hit. You take a little bit off. You're gonna hit some nerve, and that's gonna that nerve is gonna hit a lot longer than that little pain that's coming through your toe.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah. See, you're glad I'm sitting in chair number 2 over here.
I just think about the nail file touching my teeth, and I get nauseous. It's like somebody scratching a chalkboard or like taking their fork and scratching a plate. To me, it's like that feeling. You know what I mean? That like, ugh. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe I would take the nail file. It'd be a lot quicker. And nobody said you had to bite it super hard. You just got to hold it in your teeth. So it could just be like a long,
How'd it go one more time for viewers at home?
Like that.
Okay.
So we heard it that way. So what would you do? You didn't file or toe?
I'm gonna take the toe.
You're gonna take the toe, really?
I'm taking the toe. You know why?
Why?
If I mess up my teeth, my mom's gonna be pissed.
Oh, because you had braces, probably,
I had
didn't
braces.
You?
Oh yeah, I'll never hear the end of that.
We don't want Gracie to be pissed.
Woo!
No, Gracie.
You still, you talk to your mom too, and you don't get mama fired up. You get mama fired up, you're going down the wrong road.
My mom usually jumps in on here. She's not tonight for some reason.
Should I go next door and knock on the door?
No, it's all right. No, I never had braces. I played hockey, man, and there was just...
You had the Fox mouth guards. Those are, those will... Oh,
Jesus criminy God.
That was a state guy. He about took out the window.
Jeez, he shook the windows, man. Probably woke Aiden up. Oh, no, I never had braces. I don't know, I never wore a mouth guard either, honestly. Very rarely.
There's 2 minutes to the box.
I'd stick it. I'd always put it down in my chin piece on my helmets. Aaron, if you're still on here, I bet $100 you didn't wear one either, bud.
There's 2 more minutes.
Oh, you can take that 2 minutes and shove it. Oh, Lord. That was terrible. I hated those things, man. And I remember the kids that had braces. Remember they had them big ones?
Oh, yeah.
They would go across in front of their mouth and stuff. Oh, how do you breathe? No, he didn't wear one either. He said, no way.
I am totally shocked that my players will not follow the rules.
Oh, man. There's some stories we could talk about. We can't talk about on the air. Remember Rockford, Illinois?
Oh, let's not go there.
We're not going to go to Rockford, Illinois tonight.
For those that went to Rockford, Illinois, you all know there's a special place in your memory that will probably be there until the day you die.
The walls of that conference room will never be the same after your speech to us.
I think it was a great speech.
You got your point across.
I think I did.
You got your point across. You definitely did. All right, so where's your question, buddy?
Well, I got a couple of them here. All right.
I'm out of beer, so let's hurry up.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay. All right. Well, since we're talking about hockey right now, would you rather be the star player on a losing team or warm the bench on the championship roster?
Star player, losing team, 100%. All the way.
All the way?
All the way.
All right.
I'd rather be the star player, whether it be leading in penalty minutes or
we know that's going to happen,
or scoring or whatever it might be.
Well, we're going to for those out there. I'm telling you, woo, Billy, we could tell stories about penalty time.
I was a pretty well-rounded player, though. I could shoot too. I played center for fuck's sake.
Well, and you can also take people off their skates too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd rather be on whatever team makes me the most money at this point so I can buy an Escalade. Hey, speaking of money, did you hear about Joe Burrow? What he did?
No.
So Joe Burrow is a quarterback for the Bengals. Okay. He got $1 million bonus for winning that game or whatever, this past playoff game.
Yeah.
He's from Athens.
Yeah.
He donated all that money, $1 million, to the youth sports of Athens County.
That a boy.
Joe Burrow, we salute you tonight, buddy.
That's right.
We really do. And here's a round of applause for you. Maybe. There we go. That's for Joe Burrow, seriously.
That's for Joe.
That's one fucking stand-up guy. Honest to God, Joe Burrow. I know this will never get to you, but hey, I'm not really a football fan or a fan of yours until now. And you doing that really made me a fan because that's some badass shit right there.
That's right. Really Give back. Give him back to community.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing.
Because most people wouldn't do shit like that.
Oh, no. So. They take the money and they buy something for themselves.
Right. So, no, I would definitely be the star player on the losing team for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, how about this one? You told me to come prepared.
Hey, go for it, buddy.
I looked at it, and this is going to make you think.
All right.
All right. Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die? Know when or know how? That makes you think. That's a thinker moment right there. When?
Well, let's break this down. So if you know when,
yep,
but you don't know how, then it's going to be harder to avoid it.
Correct. Or how, and then you're at the point of, oh my God, I'm never going to go, I'm going to stay away from that.
Right.
But you know it's going to happen. Either way, you know it's coming. But would you rather know when or how? I'm going to make you think tonight.
I think I would rather know when.
When? Yeah.
And I say that because At least I could prepare.
Yep. There you go. Yep. I concur.
So if I knew that it was coming on X day, then I knew I needed to
Prepare for it.
prepare for that. Spend time with my family, spend time with my loved ones, go skydive or whatever the fuck I want to do. If you knew you're going to die on this day, well, fuck it. You might as well do whatever the fuck you want to do up until then, right?
Yep.
I mean, take out find a loan shark, man. Give me a mill, I'm good for it.
That's right.
Just like an Armageddon. Remember, Rockhound got all that money from the loan shark, went and gave it all that stripper, and he'd come back and he thought he was going to die, and he never did. Yeah, that'd be me, but I'd die. So,
yeah, that makes you think. That makes you think of, all right, what's everybody out there saying? They're like, oh, we won't talk about that.
I don't know.
But I got another one here.
Lindsay said, I'd rather know when.
When? Okay.
Because if you walk around knowing how, you'll be living on eggshells all the time, not knowing when it'll be happening, which is true. Yeah, I think when would be the way to go. All right.
I got a call from Steubenville, Ohio. I wonder what they're wanting to sell me. They probably, hey, you know why? We're talking about Southern Ohio.
Steubenville.
Okay. All right. I just lost it here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What am I going to do?
Your brother concurs with us. Win for him as
Win?
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather nobody remember you at your 20-year class reunion because that's coming up, or have everyone comment on how old you look?
All right,
because it's coming up for you, buddy.
You know me. I'd rather not a single one of them motherfuckers remember my name.
They don't owe you a dime, do they?
None of them do.
Yep.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. Lindsay said Mike's death will be from chicken nugget overdose or White Castle.
Nah, I'm thinking it's gonna be that triple cheeseburger.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'd rather none of them remember me. Well, I'm not going to go anyway, so.
What?
I didn't go to my 10. Why would I go to my 20?
Hey.
I got no desire of seeing them people. No offense to anybody I graduated with.
Well,
we weren't really friends, let's be honest.
The viewership just dropped tonight. Thanks, Billy.
They didn't drop because they're not on here. Aaron was a year behind me. Michael was 3 years older than me. All my friends were older or younger. I never really dealt with anybody in my class that much. John Dowds. Lindsay knows John Dowds. She met John Dowds in New York City.
Oh, beautiful New York.
Yep. Chinatown, to be exact. At a famous Chinese soup dumpling restaurant that I wanted to eat at. So do you have any more?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Would you rather have your boss or your wife look through your text messages?
Doesn't matter. Probably my wife, honestly, because I bitch about my job all the time. So, yeah, I know Lindsay looked through them. Boy, I'll tell you, I got an ugly yawn face. I just seen it on the live feed there. Jesus, grimy.
Well, next time, black out the studio.
Well, that takes too much effort. We'll get too much light.
But at least we'll have the glow in the dark carpet.
We'll have the fire. Oh yeah, the glow in the dark carpet, courtesy of Orbit Fun Center, Huber Heights, Ohio. Check them out, www.orbitfuncenter.com.
Yeah. We might be able to put some up on the walls in here.
I want to put some stuff on the ceiling. I don't know why.
You know what I think you need in here, Michael? I think Billy needs a big old disco ball to put in here.
Oh boy,
hang a disco ball in here, and it could be your pump up. That could be your hype music.
We'll put a little pin spot on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So are we appreciate the plug. No problem, buddy. Are we done with the questions? Or do you have more for me?
Hey, would you rather work beside Dwight Schrute or Homer Simpson?
Dwight Schrute, 100% fucking Dwight Schrute. Dwight Schrute all the way. I want to be a farmhand on Schrute Farms. That's where I'm at with that one.
You a beet farmer?
Yeah, I'll be a beet farmer. I want to fuck with Moe's.
Michael! Michael! Oh, I better be quiet. You got a son standing up upstairs.
Michael said I got an old fog machine.
Oh, here we go. Plug that in and it'll burn down the house.
All right. Let me ask you for our viewership out there and whoever's going to be listening to this show on our on our downloads. What is your best hockey story of me? That puts you on the spot. Don't think too hard now. What's the best one you got? Because I know there's a lot of them. There's plenty of them. I wish I had the Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking. There's a lot of them too. We've been together for a lot of years, ladies and gentlemen. While he's thinking, make sure you go to the description of this live feed and click on my link for my link tree. That's going to take you to a nice little page where you can subscribe to all of my stuff. The Truckin Dad Chronicles on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Also, please follow us on Facebook as well. We really appreciate that. There's no likes on Facebook anymore. It's like a follow thing. They changed it. Don't know why. It's kind of annoying. But also, if you could just share this video for me and share all the posts you see from the Truckin Dad Chronicles, we really appreciate it. Any help is much appreciated. And also, both of our Instagrams, me and the Moose, are on the link tree as well. So if you want to follow us on there too, we really appreciate it. All right, Bob.
Yes. Hi.
Hockey.
Yes.
What do you got? Go for it.
Man, there are so many right now, and I'm just blessed that I was able to coach and run events. And
dude, let me tell you, we were glad to have you.
Yeah.
You were a great coach. You were every event you ran was no bullshit. Well, we made the bullshit for you, but no bullshit on your end. I'm sure we were fucking hard. All of us were hard to deal with. So you did a great job. We really appreciate all of it.
You guys were all teenagers too, and that did not, that did not help.
Well, then you had the dads. Richie Huff sometimes. Remember Richie?
Oh yeah,
he's sometimes on here. Remember old Tom?
Oh yeah.
Old Tom had that. Remember he had the little cooler with the battery in it, and he had like that sound horn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played all the sound and shit. Oh, man. Yeah, between him and my dad and, remember old Bob Dolphin?
Oh, Bob, yeah.
Bob Dolphin and all those guys, man, we had just a fucking blast.
And I can always tell you, too, if it was not up to their standards, when I came out of that on halftime, boy, I knew about it. They would tell me, well, it's not working. No,
No shit, Bill.
Yeah, tell me about it. Nah, I don't think it was your age group. When we had the Ashland disaster. I think that was the next age group up. I think that was the 14 to 16-year-olds, and you were still. You was still 13, 14.
Oh, okay.
Because it was the 15, 16, and then it was the adults that played. So that was the one I was thinking about. That's when we had the whole team that was going to attempt to whoop me.
Oh,
and all of our referees that day.
The Ashland team?
No, it was Wheelersburg team.
Was it Wheelersburg that had the all-girl team?
No.
Who had the all-girl team?
That was the Chicks with Sticks. That was a regional team.
I refed a tournament with them in it.
Yeah, regionals.
It was down at Triple Crown.
Oh yeah. That was years later. Yeah.
Yeah, we refed that.
I think they were out of Columbus. I think.
I don't know. They were good though.
Yeah,
those girls play hockey.
But yeah, we had a team that did not like to follow the rules, nor did they like to listen to anything that anyone had to say. And so they were playing, of course, our team, courthouse team,
the Eliminators.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was the adult team, and
okay.
And one thing led to it was the adult team, and there was a major penalty, and the goalie came out of his crease, wanted to argue the call.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Was that like Ryan McMurray? Was he playing then?
Yeah, that was Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. I don't know if it was Ryan's age. It might have been Ryan's age group.
He would have been an adult thing. He should have been.
Doug. But anyway, this
Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Yep, Chris Lindsay and
Chris is on here sometimes. I haven't seen him tonight, but go ahead.
And so yeah, this adult team, we stopped play. I came out on the floor. The referees told him, "Say, look, we're done. We're done with these guys. One more one more major, intentional penalty, like a good old slash with a hockey stick on the back of your legs as you're, skating by.
That stings a little bit. I've been there.
You got padding and stuff on the front, but you don't have, don't really wrap all the way around. It tries, but so, and they really didn't understand that you couldn't, take somebody 90 mile an hour per hour into the boards either. So
that was a problem I had.
Yeah. So they went hard in the boards, and they called the major on them, and the team went ballistic. They lost it. They lost it. So we called the game. We called the game right then and there. And the goalie and them, they started throwing stuff. So we tossed the goalie. Coach comes up, was wanting to try to whoop me. He got tossed.
That's what happened to us in Jackson. The coach wanted to whip my ass for throwing him out. Yeah.
I told him where he can go. And then the whole
I bet you did.
The whole team started in. So I looked up the top and I saw the rink owners up there, and I said, call them. I said, I want this whole team gone. Pack your stuff. I'm trying to be political here.
I bet you said stuff.
Yeah, pack and get out. And it must have been a very slow day in beautiful Ashland, Kentucky on that winter afternoon. Because when I looked up, we had Kentucky State Police walking in the facility.
That's right.
We had the Ashland Police roll in.
Bringing KSP in, baby.
We had the state police, the county, the city, all rolling in. And here comes News Center 5.
Oh, really?
We had a news crew listening to the scanner. They hear a riot at a roller hockey event.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm looking up, and, they're throwing sticks, and they're...
Where was I for this? We were probably gone.
Yeah. This was late in the day, and everybody's already had their fill, and
everybody's tired.
Everybody's tired, and they were the film crew. They're inside with their camera rolling, the spotlight, and they're hearing some unbiblical things on a Sunday afternoon. And it was, and then they come and interview me, and I'm trying to get this whole team escorted out of this building, and I look up and. Like I said, there's state police, and there's sheriff.
Hey, if it was Huber Heights PD, they just started tasing everybody and spraying pepper.
Taser!
Yeah, pepper spray.
Pepper spray, yeah.
Jesus.
But I give them all mass props for the men and ladies in blue.
Yeah, for sure.
And but yeah, that was a story, and I remember one time, didn't you? I know one time, believe it or not, folks, Billy had a little temper when he played hockey.
No.
A big temper.
Not me.
And I think at one time, I had to, I probably regret doing it. I probably grabbed you by the cage.
Yeah, I'm sure you did more than once, probably.
And I'm telling you what, it was like dealing with a pit bull. He was ready. He was ready to go. And I was like, sit your chihuahua butt down.
I remember my very first game. Boy, we're rambling now. That's all right. We're not too far past an hour.
Well, they ought to enjoy this.
My very first game, I got another one after this. My very first game was at Roller Haven years and years ago, and I was on the green team. Still got that jersey, I think, or the T-shirt at Mom's house. And that was before I went and started playing ice hockey, so that was roller hockey. And I had maybe, 2 practices before the first game. I mean, Carl,
that sounds about right.
Carl didn't give us much time.
No.
For God's sake. And if he did, it was like the weirdest hours. But God rest his soul. I'm not talking bad about the man. He was a good guy. But
oh, yeah.
I remember PJ North?
Oh, yeah, PJ.
So I was playing his team. Phil Matei was our goalie.
Oh, Phil.
I just talked to Phil the other day, actually. Yeah. And I remember I thought I was a hard ass because I was playing hockey,
You big boy.
I got my first 2-minute penalty in the first 2 minutes of my first game. I checked PJ North, or I tried to. I didn't really know how to check yet. I didn't pray. I was never taught that.
I think it was probably you just skating out of control. Brakes. Who needs them, right?
I didn't have brakes on my side. I had Bauer skates. I never had brakes.
Yeah. No hockey stop for you.
Not then, no. I need to get but I can still do a hockey stop. Aaron remembers that, I'm sure. Well, maybe not remembers it, but yeah. I remember.
Oh, I know you can do a hockey stop. You did one about, what year is it?
Well, yeah, the opening night of Orbit Fun Center of Lebanon, Ohio. What you're talking about?
Beautiful. Listen to this, folks. We got this building, and it was basically 4 walls and a roof. And we put our hearts and soul into this thing to get this thing open. We had to work on Christmas and Christmas night to get this place open, and we were shooting for New Year's Eve to get this rink open.
Wow.
At 3 o'clock in the afternoon on December 31st, the health department gave us the blessing. We got on the horn, and we're like, how are we going to advertise for this thing? So, long story short, it took forever to get this skating floor looking like $1 million. It looks so pretty.
Yeah, because prior to that, it was like disgusting fucking concrete.
Yeah. So we did what we were told to make this work, to make this concrete floor look like it was beautiful. I can cry about it. Actually, I did cry when Billy got out there and did a hockey stop.
You told me to.
And he did a hockey stop, and he peeled up the paint on the floor.
You told me to.
I looked at that, and I was like, oh, dear God, what did he do?
I remember I felt terrible. You told me, so go out there and do a hockey stop, see how sticky it is.
Oh, it was sticky. It did. His wheels, he had soft wheels on, and I mean, it just peeled that paint right up. And
I did. I was a soft wheel guy because I could always stop well. Yeah, there was that, and then Braden, Lindsay just tagged Braden. He's not on here, but remember we went down to play at Sports Plus, and I remember this big stupid fuck couldn't skate. He like ran into my back and pushed me into the wall. So I thought he like checked me, like because his stick was up.
yeah,
So like I was like, he motherfucker cross checked me, right? I know Braden remembers this. I turned around, I threw my fucking gloves off, I ripped my helmet off, and I told that motherfucker, I said, I'm gonna whip your fucking ass. I was madder than fuck. And I drew back, and this big Chewbacca, and I remember saying it to that ref. I called him, I said, he grabbed my arm and stopped me from punching. I was ready to knock this guy clean off the fucking skates, dude. I was mad. This big ref grabbed my arm and pulled me away, and you're out of here. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even do anything.
yeah.
I didn't do anything. I didn't hit him. He hit me.
Well, the gloves flew off.
That's what he said. He said, you take your gloves off in this league, you're out. And they suspended me for 3 games.
What you said, you got to be like quicker on your feet. You're like, I had a scratch.
No. So he was walking me off, and I remember I looked at him, and I jerked my arm away from him. I said, don't touch me, you Chewbacca-looking motherfucker. I'll whip your ass, too. I was madder than fuck. And I was like 4 years old probably at the time. 23, 24 years old. I still had a temper at that age.
Now, hold on a second here. We're gonna make this full circle.
Go ahead.
Your son is how old?
2.
Good luck.
Oh, Jesus. I'll be like my dad was when he does something fucked up on the floor and they're carting him off in the penalty. I'd be like, that's my boy.
That's my boy.
That was my son right there. He did that shit. That happened up in Rockford. That same tournament that we were talking about where you gave us a pep talk. Oh, he killed his mic. He's coughing. We got him choking over here.
I really don't think you would classify that as a pep talk.
Oh, we were.
I call that a prayer meeting.
It was an ass chew is what it was. But anyway, there was that one team we were playing. I don't remember which team it was. I really don't remember. But if you were standing at the rink, there was 2, remember, right and left, and we were on the right side.
Tinley Park. Probably that's who he was talking about.
Maybe. Were they assholes? Were they?
It was probably Tinley Park.
Well, I remember I hit somebody super fucking hard. I mean, I nailed him. One of the Jason or Jeremy was reffing that.
Yeah.
I think they were going to give me the penalty for it. I nailed somebody hard. I mean, I knocked his fucking block off. He didn't play the rest of the game. And their stands started booing me and shit. And I remember I jerked away from whichever Jason or Jeremy it was.
Well, I think it was Jeremy, I think. I actually had them both, I think, ref in that one.
I don't know. I ripped away from them because I never wanted. Don't fucking touch me, And I went over to their stands and I took my glove off, held my hand like this. I'm going like this, flipping them off, tapping on the fucking glass. And my dad, God rest his soul, on the other side of that rink, and the other stands, I see him stand up, and he said, "That's my boy." Sorry for the loud talk there, guys. But that's what he said. I'll never forget that. And I mean, I'm being a dick, dude. I'm flipping these people off. They're like throwing shit mad, pissed off.
Here, let's bring this back a little bit. This is, I think, 15, 16-year-olds.
Yeah, we were in high school then.
Yeah, so there you go. So,
yeah.
Oh yeah. You had people in the stands that were ready to climb through the glass to get a piece of you.
Yeah, they were.
Well, actually, a piece of the whole team, but
probably a piece of me and my dad.
Yeah, I do remember we did have some spectators that. Yeah, that was a fun time.
My dad was one of them. He was rough.
Folks, a long time ago, I used to have long hair until I started coaching.
Oh shit! We weren't that bad. You were good. We were good. I mean, we had a good team. We were talented. We won a lot of games.
You did. You won a lot of games. Yep. Now to go back and be able to do that again, that's
long gone now.
Yep, it is.
Michael brought up one in the comments, a story about me when I was playing up in Columbus. I was playing ice hockey at OSU in the CAHA. I heard that echo that time.
Yeah, it's my mic. I backed away from it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were at a face off. I remember. I was center, like I said. I always played center. In ice hockey, center always takes face off. Not in the roller hockey where left side will take left, right take right, whatever. So I was taking a face off, and this other dude, we were probably the same age as we were talking, 16, 17 years old. He said something. He said, "Fuck your mama, motherfucker." It's one of them things. And I didn't really reach for the puck. I went behind him and pulled his legs out, and I put my skate on his throat.
You got his attention.
I threatened to kill him. I don't know if I threatened to kill him or not, but it was kind of implied at that point. Yeah, I got removed from that league or that year.
You still got that letter?
I don't know.
Might want to ask your mom to dig that up.
She probably has it somewhere. All right, well, we've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, it's been that long?
It has been.
Hey.
See, time flies. You're having fun, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's what happens when you're on the man porch, the Truckin Dad Chronicles. Okay, so here's what I want to show everybody before we go.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is awesome, folks. This is worth the hour and 20-minute wait.
So everybody knows the Moose has been on here with me multiple times now. Look at this guy.
Who is that?
Look at that guy.
Look at that guy. Oh, wait a second. What's on the right-hand side? Is that a pencil?
Where?
No, it's the beam. It's an I-beam. That's the I-beam of the rink. I thought you had a pencil hanging from your...
Shit. No.
Okay.
Not me, bud.
Yeah, we had... And in your hand is a...
That's an X26 taser.
Taser, which is, it's the real deal, folks. It's not...
It ain't fake, y'all.
It's not fake.
Moose was what? I don't know. How old would he have been in his prime? I knew he was...
Well, that's probably 2000... Well, the wall's up, so that's probably 2000... 2008, 2009.
Yeah, he was... I'm sure he wasn't even driving yet then.
No.
God, this is so illegal.
But it's fun. Nobody got hurt.
Moose was a youngin'.
He was of age. Well, there we are.
He was of age. He said... Well, Moose has done a couple stupid things. I wish he was listening still. I'm sure he's probably asleep by now, but this was the second stupid thing I did with Moose. The first thing was he said, I'll never forget this, and before I play the video, he said, "Oh, you can't choke me out. Nobody can choke me out." And I said, "Come here, motherfucker." I wrapped him up. I locked him in, and he was starting to go, and he went,
tapped him out.
And I just went, okay. I didn't hold him. I let him go, and he just went right on the floor, kind of out like a fucking light bulb. He was done for, man. He was out.
That's
all right.
Oh,
hit the hot corner.
Yeah.
All right. So this is me.
This is after session. This is after session on a Saturday night. We just let out probably 300, 400 plus kids.
Yeah. You got the high bay lighting in there at the time, though. The new lights, right?
No, that's the old, because there you can see the. I just hit my microphone.
Yeah,
you can see the purlins.
Oh yeah, The insulation went in yet.
Yeah,
the new insulation. Okay. Anyway,
the wall's up.
Without further ado,
remember the wall?
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna see the Kyle Williams carpet, and I wish I could get this carpet, because I would so deliver this carpet to Kyle Williams. He loves our carpet. He loved our carpet.
I love that carpet too.
Why get your roll? Which one? You want the flower pattern or the
that stuff? I mean, for speaking from a security standpoint, when them assholes would come off the floor, they were like, they'd come off there barreling ass, and all of a sudden it was like, doop, yep, flat. I mean, they fall right down. That stuff was a skate stopper, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like dead in your fucking tracks. Stopper.
That's a Michael purchase right there.
Hey.
When that truck arrived, we pulled that carpet off. Okay, enough about the carpet. All right, go ahead.
It was like casino carpet, old lady carpet. I don't know.
It was bad, folks.
I'm waiting to see if Moose gets on here before I play it. But anyway, this is the young Moose wanting a tase. Here we go. Play.
It's playing.
Not that big of a deal. But look at Moose. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Here we go. Just dry tase.
But he wanted tase. There's Kyle back. There's Yogi. Look, Yogi's running. Yeah, he wanted tase, so I tased him.
And he has his jacket on too.
Yeah, he whined about it. Oh man, he cried. The Moose cried. It was so sad. I felt bad for him. Poor little guy. You know.
Maybe next week we can bring it back and.
I don't know. Maybe. Hey, I'm still cracker, bud. So, yep, that's going to be the end of it for this week, guys. Really appreciate everybody tuning in. We kind of had decent viewers up and down, and we really appreciate everybody that tuned in. Like I said, make sure to hit the link tree there posted in the description for this video. And please go and subscribe on YouTube, like our videos, comment on our videos. Also, please subscribe on Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Apple Podcasts. Also, Google Podcasts is out there, too, if you're so inclined, like this guy that has a freaking Android phone for some reason. Please subscribe on there, too. Download our episodes. Even if you don't listen to them, because you listen to them here, just go download them. Please, hit play for like 2 seconds. That's all I care about, because that gets me a play. That gets me a download and a play. That's all I need. Please, do that for me. I'd appreciate it. I love you a long time. Also, follow us on Facebook, because that helps too. I don't pay for advertising, and Facebook likes to put it right to you, if you know what I mean. So it was funny. I did pay for one ad, and my analytics were like blowed up. Mm-hmm. And then I don't pay for it. My analytics are shit.
Yeah.
But the same people are watching. So
yeah.
Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Really appreciate it. Robert, you got any last words for us, bud?
Nope. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, man, I really appreciate you filling in on kind of on short notice. And, you're welcome back anytime you want to come out and hang out with me and Moose when he's back. Please do. Come over. We got another microphone. We'll hook you right up.
I don't know if you can handle both Moose and I here in the studio.
We'd have a good time. We get you and Ben and Moose down here, and we'd have a good old time talking about good old skating rink stuff. So, guys, you can also check on our link tree there and follow us on Instagram. I am the Truckin Dad, and Moose is Smitty55. Those are both links on our link tree. Check those out. We really appreciate everything. And once again, thanks for tuning in. And as Jerry Springer always says, take care of yourself and each other. We will talk to you all later.